How you going, mate?
Good, man.
Good?
You?
Yeah? Good? Good? How was the holiday?
Oh, that was awesome.
Hello?
Hi, Max.
How are you? How are you? Hello? What's happening, Hamish?
Yo.
The mean boulderer?
Yeah.
The guy that goes out
Trying.
every bloody weekend, dedicates every weekend going outdoors.
Outdoor every weekend, man.
Oh, why didn't you finish?
When you told me I was all out.
Bull crap.
That's good.
How's it going, team? Back again, hey? Nuisance 1, nuisance 2.
Where? Trouble and strife. Chaos and mayhem.
Chaos and mayhem. Yeah, back in town.
First, I'd just like to thank everyone for making this club what it is. It's good to see it growing. There's been lots of changes in the last couple of years. But yeah, so just a bit of update. So funding's been a pretty tough year for funding across all clubs. And Max has done awesome. He's managed to get funding so we can have the regional. So there's a regional coming up. Dave and Co have been working on the funding for new gear, so we've got heaps of new climbing gear coming in a couple of weeks. Hopefully some of it will be here for the training night next week. So you can go have a play. Want to get some photos of us using it. We'll go do a report for the people that gave us the money. So yeah, following off that is training. So yeah, we've got training nights coming up. Andrew's done a fair bit of work just organising, putting an SOP, just some documentation about what we're trying to teach the young kids, some safety and how to be safe out there on the rock. Sarah's done work with Hive Pass, so all would have seen that, we've got a new sort of system for joining up. So Sarah and Marie have been working behind everyone else, sort of making sure that runs smoothly as it can for a first time. So yeah. Awesome. We've had to update our constitution for the club this year. Government and other people require it, so every club's doing that. And Max, Dave and Dar have been working on that behind the scenes too, so it's been very busy. Financials too, other Sarah's been working on that. She got us an accountant to sort of check everything, which has been really good. Heaps of stuff always happening, so if you feel left out, you're more than welcome to stay after the AGM and join the committee and be part of that team. Lastly, just a thank you to Dion for being our president so many years. So he's stepping down, so yeah, we've come a long way from where we were years ago. We were a very competition focused club. There wasn't a lot of outdoor trips going on, and a lot of effort and joint contribution between the whole committee. We've grown into one of New Zealand's best sort of outdoor sort of climbing clubs. That's my opinion.
We agree. Second now. Woohoo!
And now this drive we've gone to almost full circle. Now the competition's coming back. Dion's done a lot of work trying to get the regionals that sort of faded away back up and going. So yeah, we've got our regional, and there's North Island, which Tauranga, Hamilton, and Turangi, and those ones. So yeah, get along and support those little clubs. Yeah, so we sort of like just keep on growing. So we've got a high standard to carry on with. So yeah, just a big thank you to Dion. So trophies. First one up is the wall choice. So this is from Simon and Co. to sort of pick who they sort of want to thank for being there and helping the club. So this is Simon has decided it's a joint one. So I'd like to welcome up Talita and Sarah Painter.
Simon's quite a shy guy.
Thank you, Simon.
To the wall.
You gotta get a photo with Max.
Because I'm happy.
This one up, most entertaining climber. So there's been quite a few. Thank you for all those that sort of put in nominations. And this one goes to Amber.
Cool.
Luckiest climber. So normally every year there's someone out there that sort of does something and sort of, I must think back going, geez, that lucky I sort of walked away from that one. It was pretty tight. Sort of, we thought about giving it to Marie, but she didn't really walk away from her one. So yeah, this one goes to Brooklyn.
Yeah, just take the photo.
Free solo.
So what's the story?
What
Free
was?
solo on the auto belay.
On the yellow.
Got to like third climb and ran up. Very lucky.
Next up is the best hardest trier, so that's the guy that's just out there, person out there that's just always giving it their all. This is on and off the wall too, so there's someone that's always, outdoor trips, always helping, always just willing to do whatever they can for us and help, and also on the wall too. So Frank, one's yours, man. Come on up.
Yeah, Frank! La hola. Hola.
Leadership. Yeah. So this one goes to the person that's sort of out there, just someone that inspires, someone to look up to, that's always just giving it a go. And so yeah, there's quite a few. Thanks for the young people too that nominated on this one. This one goes to Max. Hey. Senior leadership, same sort of thing, but for an old person. This one goes to Rex. I think he's gone now, has he?
Oh, really?
Oh, you're gonna have to take
You're
this.
going to have to come up there and sit down.
Old people go to visit early.
You're better looking.
Youth coach and mentor. It's got a young person that's helped someone to learn and just teach. Not necessarily doesn't have to be a coach, but just someone that's always willing to sort of get out there and help fellow climbers. This one goes to Dane. Slightly older coach and mentor there. Yeah, this one goes to Andy. It's not much more I can say. He's just an aspiring young talent. Nope. That just gives it the all. Always giving it a go. And I'd like to ask Fraser to come up. Outdoor crag hopper. It's the guy that's outdoors, giving it all, visiting us, borrowing all our gear out of our garage. Awesome. Club gear.
Someone needs to
Club
use
gear.
it, eh?
So yeah, this one this year goes to Hamish.
Nice one, Hamish.
Most improved male. Yep. So yeah, just, everyone's improving, but there's normally someone that just stands out that's sort of growing so much from when they started a couple of years ago. So I'd like to welcome Sean. Come on up and grab this one, mate.
Nice one, Sean.
Most improved female. Yeah, same thing, just those that are growing. It's really good to see. This one goes to Holly.
Well done.
Most valued committee member. This one's tough because we've done so much stuff, as I mentioned before, with the committee, but decided that this one goes to Sarah Painter.
Yes.
For all her hard work and trying to keep our meetings short. Most ZNB layer. It goes to the guy that just spends all his days on the end of a rope. And then just letting the buddy climb, sanding it, catching them when they fall, inspiring the climber on the wall. This goes to Dar.
Try that again, that's horrible.
My belay hand.
This is the most hotly contested between basically two people. Biggest rack. Who's got the most shiny gear? Last year it got pretty serious. I was getting emails, photos. I've got this many and I've got that. So, yeah. But I think after a recount we realised we got it wrong. It should have actually gone to Martin. So Martin gets it this year.
At the moment it's gathering cobwebs, so...
Best lead climb. So there's been quite a few contenders for this. Andrew's at Sure Thing in that corner, it was one that stood out to me. And you just come off fizzing off that.
Oh,
It was, and that's, talking to Max afterwards, because that's what it's about, like just pushing yourself, succeeding and coming down, and just been really proud. There was someone who just pushed it a bit too hard. Hands of iron, just grabbed that rock and ripped it straight out of not right out of the wall, but it moved. So yeah, this one goes to Marie for and not dropping that rock on her belaya. Most valuable person.
Yeah, I was gonna call him player, but
Most valuable player, yeah.
or the person here, whatever, MVP.
MVP.
Call it whatever you want.
So yeah, this is just something that Max has sort of brought up, that there's people that do stuff and not necessarily not about climbing, but just help and support the club. So, and Airily did heaps with the fundraising, helping us fundraise. Spent God knows how many hours making doglies and toys and stuff. So with one of our old ropes, which helped us clear up the back room. So Airily would like to send you with this trophy.
Thank you.
Nice.
So for you young guys, there's still the Cave A
That's mine.
record. So anybody wants to sort of team up with Luke and beat his own record, have a talk to him. He's probably a bit slower now, he's getting a bit old. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you very much.